What is up, guys? Rep Kicks Reviews here, and today we're back with yet another review and unboxing from Dgsole.cn. But first, I wanted to address something from one of my previous comparison videos, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I did make a mistake on the labeling, and I apologize for that. Flight Kicks had the better labeling, so I just want to address that. But this video is about the Yeezy 350 version 1 God version from Dgsole.cn. So let's dive right in. So first, let's start off with the box. So the box didn't come in the best condition, as you can see, but it came in 3 days from China. So as you can see in the top left, you can see the foot sight sticker, and that is correct. Everything looks really good on that. And as you can see, the label was actually positioned really low for some odd reason. It looks pretty low to me. I think it's supposed to be somewhere up in the middle, but I might be wrong about that. But as you can see, the font and everything looks to be really good. Everything looks really good on this. Yeah, really no complaints. Maybe the O's, maybe those are too rounded, but everything else looks pretty good. Really no complaints. The guy looks good. Yeah. So let's just dive right into the box. And if I miss out on something, just leave it in the comments below. So here we go. It came with the same normal paper and this shoe tray, so nothing much. Didn't come with a receipt or anything. Kind of a bummer, but I guess that doesn't really matter too much. Not to me, at least. But here we go. Here are the God Yeezys from Dgsole.cn. So quick 360, and I'll give you guys my input as we go along. So let's just start off with the upper. So the upper looks to have the same exact color. I don't have a retail on hand, but it looks to be the same exact color. A nice solid gray. Looks really good, guys. The quality, it's a really thick upper, thicker than the V2s, honestly, and not as breathable. So that's just one thing to look out for. But I mean, it's super nice. So let's just let's dive right into the pattern. The pattern, let's see. So you can see the 8s, one right here. So that's correct, and that is on both shoes. One. Alright, so that is correct on the pattern. And then also you can see, just take a look at the pattern. It curves and it follows the toe box where it curves in. So that is also correct. And also on the back, none of these lines, they never meet up. That is also correct, and that's also on both shoes. Let's take a look at the stitching. The stitching looks really good. Xbox. Companies get that down pretty easily. So no complaints there. Yeah, let's start off with the suede patches. So the suede patch feels really nice. You can see the stitching, all really nice on this. Has a slight greenish tint, but feels really good at the same time. Retail tag. YZY on the other side feels really good. Instead of a glossy, it's a matte finish. So that is correct. Yeah, so the suede patch looks good, the stitching looks good, the upper looks good. So let's just look at the pull tab. So the pull tab, to me, the only complaint that I have is that it sticks out a little too far. As you guys, sorry for the shakiness, as you guys can see though, sticks out a little too far, but comes around like a horseshoe on both shoes. It looks really good to me. Yeah, so let's take a look at the quality of the stitching. Forms a rectangle on either side. And as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in this little box, and then 5 on the inside, 1 on the outside, as you guys can see, and that's on either side as well, and on either shoe. Looks really good, guys. The stitching looks really good. Dgsole did a really good job on that. So yeah, that was my only complaint. The pull tab stuck out too far, but as you can see, good spacing as well. So that's another thing to mention. So let's look at this sock liner. So the sock liner, I don't have really any complaints. It looks good to me. Almost looks like a check, like the V2s, but kind of dips in. Looks really good. Yeah, so really no complaints there. Right coloration, good stitching. You can kind of see the dark mesh, or not the mesh, the dark prime knit. The prime knit, like there's different variations of prime knit. Dgsole is almost like this is prime knit, but it feels completely different than the V2 prime knit. And the Ultra Boost is even really thin. So I mean, the prime knit, so many variations of it. So yeah, the sock liner looks good. So now that we're done with the upper, really nothing to go over. So now that we're done with that, let's just look at the midsole. So the midsole has a really good shape as well. Round at the back. A white color, not a cream. Toe box looks really good. And as you guys can see, there's really no glue stains, which is really nice too. There's like some slight ones, but really none to be seen. Yeah, so the midsole looks really good, and let's look at the bottom. So the most important thing of the sole is the boost. Looks really good. The V1 boost has more texture than the V2s. So yeah, let me bring out a V2 real quick. So this V2's is also from Dgsole. Well, the V2s are intended to have less texture, but as you can see, clear difference. So yeah. The boost feels really nice. 1, 2, 3, 3 on both sides and 1 at the top. That makes 7. Really good texture, really good feel. So yeah, so 7 nipples. Everything looks good. And there's a good, the spacing looks really good. So yeah, nothing, companies usually get the sole pretty easily. Nothing to complain about here. Everything looks really nice. So let's take a look at the inside. Before we get into the inside, let's take a look at the insoles, because I took those out. So both insoles look exactly the same. Kind of got crushed. But one thing that I've noticed in a lot of V2s, the V2s are also supposed to go up like that, but I don't see them. Most companies don't do that, but this is correct. It's supposed to go all the way up to the top. Not all the way. It's supposed to be like maybe half a centimeter. Everything looks super flush. The tray foil, everything looks super flush. Everything looks super nice. The font and everything looks good. The Adidas Yeezy, glossy, looks really good. Yeah, everything looks really good on the insoles. Nothing to complain here. Well, one thing, there's like only one ridge right there, which I'm pretty sure that's correct though. But anyways, yeah, just like I said earlier, leave in the comment section if I missed out on anything. So, like I said, I don't have a retail pair on me, so here we go. Let's take a look at the side. So you got that little patch where the suede is. It's perforated. It says holes. It's good, and it's not a black, but it's a navy blue, dark navy blue. It comes all the way back. You can see the stitching. Now one complaint about this is the stitching came a little loose. I don't know if you can see it, but that light stitching is loose. So not too much of a problem for me, but might be for others. Yeah, so everything else looks pretty good on this. Nothing to complain. Yeah, so let's just do another 360-degree view, and that's basically covers everything, guys. Retail tag. So yeah. Both shoes look really good to me. Can't really see too many flaws. So yeah. Here you guys go. Only thing that I really can tell is the pull tab that sticks out a lot. But everything else looks super good to me. Let's get a close-up. Good job, Dgsole. They did an excellent job on these. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Other shoe. Dgsole did an excellent job. And my next video, I should be uploading again today. And my next video should be on the Bread V2s from Flight Kicks. And I'll also try to get a pair of their best version Turtle Doves. We'll do another comparison, but we'll do it right next time. So I'm going to try to get a pair from Flight Kicks, and we'll do another comparison between Dgsole versus Flight Kicks, but we're going to do it better this time and not make too many mistakes. So yeah, guys, that's kind of it. So there you guys go. Beautiful, beautiful shoe. Excellent shoe. Nice job, Dgsole. And I'll see you guys on the next video.